Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranams. Hope you're doing well. We're continuing our series of questions and answers from our viewers. So today we're going to talk about who is higher, Shiva or Krishna? Who is the ultimate Lord? Our Gurudev would talk about this in a book he published called Shiva Tattva. So there are different levels of Shiva, Sadashiva, Rudra, Mahadev, Shankar, and ultimately Shiva is worshipping Krishna. Short answer, Shiva worships Krishna, meditates on Krishna, takes the footbath water of Krishna or the Ganga on his dreadlocks. So Krishna is ultimately the Param Tattva, the Supreme Absolute Truth. Shiva, Brahma and Vishnu, they are the three devas, original devas, who are expanding from Krishna. They are the Gun avatars. And Krishna, who is he? He is Ishvara Parama Krishna, the Supreme Controller. Sachidananda Vigraha, Anadi Radhi Govinda. He is the cause of all causes, the beginning of all beginnings. There's another verse in the Upanishads, Namo Vedanta Vedyaya Krishna Klishta Karane, that we offer pranam to that Krishna, the original absolute truth. All other manifestations of the demigods and all of their incarnations come from that Sri Krishna. That's from the Gopal Tapani Upanishad. So there's many different ideas about this. We've seen in India, there's been arguments over this, debates over this for a long time. And there's the Shaivite sect who fights with the Vaishnava sects. And they have different arguments and debates about this. Even previously in, for example, the time of the British, there would be fights and debates going on between this. And the Vaishnavas tell a story that once there was a court case trying to resolve this dispute about who is supreme, Shiva or Krishna. And so the British magistrate, he didn't know so much about this. He said, okay, I want to learn more about them. Bring me a picture of Shiva and a picture of Krishna. So he looked at the picture and he said, here's Shiva meditating. And there's a river flowing into his matted hair on his head, his dreadlocks. And then he looked at the picture of Krishna and he was dancing in a forest, playing a flute, surrounded by many beautiful maidens. He asked, who is this Shiva? What is this water that is coming onto Shiva's head? And they said, oh, this is the Ganga. What is the Ganga? Oh, it's coming from the causal ocean when Vamandev, one incarnation of the Lord, took with 3 steps of land, took the upper planetary systems, the lower planetary systems, and then Bali himself, when Bali surrendered to him. When he put his foot up to reach the upper planetary systems, his toe pierced through the covering of the universe, and from the causal ocean, it's described, where Lord Vishnu is residing and resting, then the water from that causal ocean came down into this material creation. That was caught by Lord Brahma in his water pot, Kamandulu, some of it, and was used to bathe the feet of Vamandev. And then that was the holy Ganga. It's described to be therefore Brahma Dravatvam, liquid transcendence. That is the Ganga. And that same Ganga water, when she appeared on earth by the prayers of Bhagirat, then the force of the Ganga was so powerful it had to rest somewhere, had to come somewhere. And so Shiva said, he was on Kailash mountain, and he said, oh, I will accept the Ganga. This is the most holy water for me. And so he accepted the Ganga, flow of the Ganga onto his matted hair. And it shows that he is always himself serving the Lord, especially Lord Vishnu or Lord Krishna, and taking the Lord's footbath water. Ganga is the footbath water of the Lord. And so he's taking that water on his matted locks. And so this shows he is accepting the superiority of Krishna. And then the magistrate said, okay, Shiva is also meditating. What is he meditating on? Then the different Brahmins and Pandits showed different various quotes where Shiva is glorifying and meditating and praying to Krishna and to his Swarup Shakti Shrimati Radhika. So the magistrate said, okay, very clear. And then he said, what is Krishna doing? Oh, Krishna is dancing with his eternal Shakti, his eternal inseparable moieties, inseparable parts, his feminine counterparts. He is eternally in this dance of divine love in the transcendental realm of Braj. Carefree, absorbed in divine lila play. So the magistrate said, look, Shiva is meditating on that Krishna and taking the footbath water of that Lord on his head. And Krishna is carefree, playing, not worshipping anyone. So clearly, Krishna is superior. You can see it practically, very simply. So there are many pastimes that show the superiority of Krishna over Shiva. In the Bhagavatam, there's an example where it shows Krishna, establishing superiority over Shiva, and also for those who think maybe Indra is God. Maybe some people think Indra is God. Krishna also shows how he defeated the pride of Indra at the time when Indra attacked Braj with the the clouds of devastation, the rain of devastation. He tried to submerge all of Braj. Krishna lifted Giriraj for 7 days and 7 nights. Then later Indra came and took shelter of Sri Krishna. Krishna also in the Bhagavatam, it's shown how he is greater than Lord Brahma, when Brahma was bewildered and took shelter afterwards of Sri Krishna. So this is very clearly shown, actually. This is not so much really a debate. If you look at things very clearly and you look at all the different scriptures, it's very clear that Sri Krishna is supreme. If you look at Brihad Bhagavatamrita by Sanatana Goswami, it shows how Shiva is a bhakta of the Lord Krishna. He is worshipping Mahasankarshan, expansion of Sri Krishna. And also if you look at Shiva's writings, he's always glorifying Sri Krishna, glorifying Srimati Radhika. He's always speaking Astakali Lila. He speaks the eightfold daily pastimes in the different parts of the day of Radha Krishna. And he writes so many beautiful sweet prayers like Kripa Kataksha Bhajanam. And in the Srimad Bhagavatam itself, which is the best evidence established by all accepted authorities in Bharat, in India, and in the Vedic times, it's said that there's a verse, Nimna Ganam Yata Ganga, Devanam Achyutam Gana, Vaishnavanam Yata Shambhum, Purananam Yata Gana, that the Srimad Bhagavatam, that is the topmost evidence. What does it establish? Sri Krishna is the topmost Deva, personality, is the topmost worshipful Lord. The Ganga is the highest river. The Shiva, he is the greatest devotee of Sri Krishna or Vishnu. He is the greatest of Vaishnavas. And Purananamitam Dita. So this is all clearly established and clearly shown. Those who are devotees of Krishna don't have any doubt about this. Those who are more new to these things, then they may have some questions about that. Does not mean Shiva is not very great and we should not honor and regard Shiva. He is Vaishnavanam Yata Shambhu. Therefore, all Vaishnavas should be honored. And if someone is the greatest of all Vaishnavas, how much they should be honored? You cannot calculate. It's immeasurable. Linga Yonyatmika Maya Iha Maheshwara Praja. By the combination of Shiva Shakti, then the living entities appear in this world, and the elements and matter is all mixing and appearing. And this is also shown in the Srimad Bhagavatam. And also there's an important tattva. Mahaprabhu, he taught that, the Bhagavatam is the topmost evidence. So what does the Bhagavatam say about Shiva? Vaishnavanam Yata Shambhu. But there's one important point that we can also learn from the Brahma Samhita. And it says, Shiram Yata Divikara Vishesha Yogat. That who is Shambhu, the Sadashiv, who is in the spiritual realm, in his own abode, Kailash Dham, in the spiritual realm, he is Shiram Yata Divikara Vishesha Yogat. It's described to be like yogurt and milk. The example is given of yogurt and milk. So Krishna is described to be like the milk, Shiva is described to be like the yogurt. What does that mean? Milk can become yogurt by some transforming agent, but yogurt cannot become milk. So in other words, Krishna manifests, expands as Shiva, but Shiva cannot become Krishna or is not Krishna. Also the Bhagavatam, the Brahma Samhita talks about Krishna being the original force, the original candle that can light many other candles still, but Krishna is the original. Divarchareva hidasantarameva. So by this example, we can see that Krishna appears as Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is therefore a devotee of Sri Krishna. So thanks for watching. take a second to subscribe and help us grow the channel by sharing with your friends. If you have any questions, put them in the comments and we will get to them in future videos. Jai Shri Radhe. Hari Bol.